up, guys? This is John N8NAE, host of Hamtuber Spotlight. Welcome back. He ain't left, but welcome to episode 13 of Hamtuber Spotlight. This turned into the Radio Gods Have Spoken into an all UK Hamtuber Spotlight. Grooviness. I'm totally for it. So, if you guys don't know what we do here, we find ham radio content creating channels, YouTube ham radio content creating channels. Need to figure out a tagline. I collect them up. Generally small channels. I say 500 or less, but it doesn't have to be. So, and as we go along, I try to throw a club in any chance I can get. So, and I pulled these out of my list. I was like, man, these are all in the UK. I had to find a club to go with them over there in the UK. So that's what we got for tonight. And all the descriptions, or in the description box below, will be linked to every one of these channels. Be sure you check them out, hit their subscribe button, hit the like button on their videos, ring their bells, and tell them Hamtuber Spotlight sent you. So let's just get to this stuff. You don't want to see my ugly mug. Get rid of me. And our first channel tonight, let's just go left to right. Why not? So this is Tristans Workbench. I don't remember his call sign, but on the bench of electronic circuits are explored by building them. They are given a bit of a prod with test leads to see if they work. Other curious things appear on the workbench from time to time. All right, some of the videos. He built a direct conversion receiver with an MC 1496. You got a presentation from Downfield, Golf 3, X-Ray Tango Tango, about the Magic Band, the 6-meter band. Intro to the 6-meter band. I'm talking about Metroleak, or I'm assuming that's SSTV, Metroleak tram from Piccadilly to Ashton-under-Lyne. Hopefully I said that right. Does price by performance or satisfaction in an HF transceiver from Frank Howell. That's Kilo 4 Mike. Foxtrot Mike Hotel. And we all know this fella, Bob Hiles, talking about Heil sound. Well, he's talking about sound, I'm assuming. Well, who knows? Bob's, he's a jack of all trade and a master of most of them. So, how to solder an IC, or an integrated circuit IC, and rework it. That's scary. Building a simple receiver. He's got a handful of presentations here. So, Tristan, if you happen to see this, I'm just curious where these presentations came from. I didn't dig too hard, but I wasn't quite sure where they got from. But you got a lot of big names, a lot of great information being shared. We got my buddies over at the Long Island CW Club there, getting into soda, stealth antennas, and Australian Morse. What? Is there a different Morse code for Australians? I'm just kidding. They're using the Bencher BY1. Excuse me. All right, the MOSFET circuit is a memory. So he did that video for a friend or something like that, and just explaining. He breaks down the schematic and that kind of thing. It's pretty cool to watch. So DIY Baofeng FTDI programming cable. That's dedication right there. Should watch that, man. All right, so that's Tristan's Workbench, of course. Descriptions in the link below. Link is in the description below. This is like backwards day. Hit his sub button, check out what he's got going on there. The next one we got is the Moreland Mule. If that subscribe button's red, you got to hit that button, turn it gray. And definitely, if you can, ring his bell. So, what's the Mule got to say? So, he's amateur HF VHF radio manpack portable field operations with a Codan 2110 and Yaesu transceivers using Bushcom and or diamond antennas. I had never heard of the Codan 2110. That is a slick man pack for portable ops. They don't give them away, but if you're in that need for what appears to be a very reliable and functional portable man pack radio, check them out. You're going to be paying for it, but that's okay. So he's got HF comms at Redicon Dean Reservoir, HF Field Portable SMC multiband dipole demo. Excuse me, sorry guys. Soda Summit Freeholds top, or Soda Summit Freeholds top, and Yaesu FT818. He's got his man pack radio on 40-meter contact from Cup with Hill. See who's going to go on. This is, I don't believe it's the same radio. Portable with that military looking hand mic, but back in the day, at least for us, we never had screens on our hand mics. I think that's something else from Codan, by the way. I don't remember off the top of my head. No. Yaesu portable field station, erecting a 5-meter mast. QRP. See what he's got going on there. That's kind of the face of that Kodan 2110. It's a sweet looking rig. It looked like it was still in production. I had a hard time really finding a price, but it was like $4 to $6 grand US. So I'm sure it's probably worth the money, but well out of my budget for now. So there you go, and it goes on. Oh, it doesn't go on and on. There we go. So that was the Moreland Mule. Be sure to hit his subscribe button. Go out and check his videos, especially if you're interested in that Kodan 2110. And give him some likes and give him some love. And give him some feedback. This is UK Mike 6 Yankee India Kilo. It's red, should be gray. So, hi there, my name is Fran. He's from a little town called Seaham in County Durham. He's an amateur radio operator, mostly portable QRP. He loves to experiment with homebrew antennas. There you go. If you like what he's doing, please subscribe and hit that like button. Absolutely. That's a military looking radio. Some kind of PRC something or other. Maybe we'll find out. So a quick shack update. He had a 15 meter open to the US using 10 watts and the ubiquitous Xiegu G90. Another 10 watts into Canada on 15. Yeah, it was a little bit earlier. Revisiting a DIY mag loop. Testing the QRP or QRM eliminator. Morning with the PRC 320 Klansman. That's the radio it was. 40 meter 5 watts QSO with his buddy somewhere in the UK there. M6 Whiskey Yankee Delta. Testing a 7 element 70 centimeter Yagi. Wow. Should like take talking lessons before I do this. You got a short skip. He's got some worldwide flora and fauna. If you don't know that, that's kind of like the originator of the Parks on the Air stuff and the soda. I believe it came before both. Background on him and his station is a good video to watch. It's always fun to watch those when people just become themselves. So I really enjoyed that one. So there you go. All right, and I think we could keep going and going. So let's just jump back up here. And that was UK Mike 6 Yankee India Kilo. I cannot talk tonight. This is going to be a horrible episode. Anyway, we're going to go to this one. And like I said, I got a long list. Sometimes I just throw them in there. And since I had done this probably a couple months ago, he changed his channel name. It took me a minute to realize it, but that's okay. His call sign is there. It's Mike Whiskey 6 Hotel November. I cannot remember his name. Formerly it was his name. But anyway, this is ham radio, CB radio, QTH 10B Wales. Radio hobby, all for fun and enjoyment of the radio hobby. Right on. He's got a video on his 11 meter radio contacts. He's calling CQ on 11. These are all from today, guys. He's cranking out some videos. So he had Brazil into 10B Wales. Another one from Brazil into Wales. I was going to watch this later. I think that's some ham humor. Too many H's. Talking about the personal trainer on New Year's Day. So he's calling CQ on 40. He's got Brazil on 15 into Wales, Italy into Wales. He's calling CQ from Wales. He's got Slovenia, Spain, Australia, working to pile up numbers. Managed long path when 6. Looks like he's on 20 doing that one. Yeah, Brazil, US. I feel like I'm almost working all continents, just scrolling through this stuff. Good works there. And we're still not even a week ago, so appreciate you putting all this content out there, guys. So you guys can stroll just as well as I am. Russia, Bulgaria, Greece, Serbia, Macedonia. Man, there you go. The old DX man. All right. That was ham radio. CB radio, QTH 10B Wales. Be sure to click the link in the description box below. Go over to his channel, hit the subscribe button, hit like, check out his videos, hit some likes, and tell him Hamtuber Spotlight sent you. So we had 4 channels there. That was Tristans Workbench, the Moreland Mule, UK Mike 6 Yankee India Kilo, then ham radio, CB radio, QTH 10B Wales. I was right, but I thought I was going to be wrong. So I had all these UK channels, and I'm like, I generally just kind of like just pick stuff, but I'm like, man, we can't just like throw a US club into this. We got to keep this all over in the UK. I didn't have any in my list. I did a little bit of looking. And I'm like, oh, we can just throw the RSGB up there. I'm like, it just seems so vanilla. But then I'm like, oh, people that know, but the people that don't know should know about the GQRP Club. They were formed in 1977 by the Reverend George Dobbs. Golf 3, Romeo Juliet Victor, rest in peace, sir. It's a nonprofit organization run entirely by volunteers to promote low-power radio. This channel is intended to present videos from our annual conventions and other videos that are seen to be useful to those interested in QRP construction and operating. For some reason, maybe it's because my real first exposure to just UK hams was like with Hans, not I can't think of it. Just the hams that build, like the Reverend George Dobbs, and a lot of them I got through listening to the Solder Smoke podcast and the stuff like Pete Giuliano puts out and that kind of thing. Hans Summers and that kind of thing, but I don't know. Either you build radios, you want to build radios, or you don't. Didn't really matter to me. So, all right, what are the videos coming out of the GQRP Club? He's got a Golf 0 Papa Oscar Tango talking about operating from hilltops. Ashar Farhan. Yeah, I was listening to a little bit of this earlier. He is the man behind the BitX, the BITX, the 40, the Micro BitX, all that. That is the man behind it. And now he's talking about a BITX for 2 meters. I am not a builder. I want to be a builder. So I know enough that once you get up like above, well, anything in the VHF, UHF range, homebrewing it is tough because of the lead lengths and all the stuff that just, you get so much interference. You can kind of get away with it on the lower bands. Excuse me. So building a BitX for 2 meters is pretty impressive. I think if I caught it right, reading it, it was, right now it's only putting out 100 milliwatts on SSB 2 meters. But anyway, it's a cool concept. Farhan is a great guy, does a lot of good stuff for his community and just the world of radio as well. So I got Golf 0 Foxtrot Uniform Whiskey. Talking about started with Surface and Mount devices, which is another pretty daunting task. Sprat Magazine. That is the magazine of the GQRP Club. If you're not a member of Sprat, you're wrong. Isn't that what Bill Mara says? But anyway, I should renew my subscription. It is really a lot over my head. But if you read it a lot, eventually you'll know it, right? But no, they're great guys out there. So I got a bonus session from their operating panel from a fella out of Tennessee. I think that says Whiskey Tango Uniform, or Whiskey Tango 4 Uniform, I believe is what it says there. Alan, I think that's Alan Walke, isn't it? Whiskey 2 Adam Echo Whiskey, talking about RF test equipment. Kilo 8 Zulu Tango, experience on QRP operating. Then they got Charlie, Zebra Lima 2 Charlie Tango Mike, about RF construction techniques. Then I think I talked about Pete there, N6QW, Pete Giuliano. He is the homebrew master in my mind. Talks about building a valve or tube transmitter in the 21st century. Something makes me think Pete would be sticking in an SI 5351 or some kind of OLED screen on that thing too. But, Tony Golf 4 Whiskey India Foxtrot talks about building and using RF test equipment. How do you build it and know it's accurate? I bet you Tony tells us. So there you go, guys. You got Alan Walke. Yeah, all kinds of cool stuff. I would say even if you are not interested, we got a big Hamtuber there. They even got Cal on there. Oh, the DX Commander is talking about vertical antennas. Shocker. Anyway, even if you're not interested, I don't know. I can't talk for everybody. Maybe I just got some crazy trying a new one of these things. I always get them too close when I do that. Maybe it's just me. There's some allure and some dream of actually building something and using it on the air. And people could take it to different lengths. I know we talked about Miss.Geek with Brian Flowers. That was episode 2. I should have looked it up. 7, 8, somewhere there. The mid to late single digits. But if you're not interested, it's no problem at all. But I think you would be entertained with a lot of this stuff. Could be wrong. I'm entertained by a lot of simple stuff. So that is 4 more small content creating ham radio YouTube channels and 1 more club, all from the UK, for episode 13 of Hamtuber Spotlight. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to click their links in the description box below. Give them a sub. If you're interested, you can sub to this channel too. You can ring my bell. And yeah, we'll be putting these out roughly about every week or so. And hopefully you guys are enjoying them. And if you have any small small channels you're like, oh, cover these people, throw them in the description box. I'm definitely looking for clubs that have YouTube channels. It can be a giant club, it can be a small club. My list of Hamtubers is huge, but my list of clubs is it's not too big. So if you know a club that has a YouTube channel that you think would like being spotlighted, comment below for me. So all right, guys, that's all I got for today. So I want to say peace, 7-3. God bless you guys. Hope you all are happy, healthy, and cranky. And until next time, I'm John, November 8 Alpha Alpha Echo. I'm QRT.